you're someone who likes to work hard and be stylish, maybe this is for you. What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Supreme Dickies collaboration, which is set to drop on Thursday, October 27th. So if you guys haven't seen yet, I did drop a video covering the whole rest of the collection that's set to drop this Thursday, so go check that out. And if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. I make 2 to 3 streetwear content videos a week, usually touching on Supreme and Babe drops and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely hit that like and subscribe if you guys are interested. Helps me out a lot. But anyways, getting into these pieces, so I guess I'm disagreeing with the people in the comments, but I actually think these are really fire. So a lot of people really don't like it, but the corduroy and just the overall look of this collection I think is really solid. I like the colors that they use a lot. So getting into these pieces, first we have this corduroy work jacket. So it's got the Dickies there as like the company name, and then on the right chest it says Supreme, where like a worker's name would be. So I think these are super clean. I really love this blue color, which you'll see that they went with throughout this whole collection, and I really like this brown, and then black and white you can never go wrong with. So yeah, I thought these were really solid. I'm not typically a big fan of like work style jackets, but I think the execution on these was really solid, and that corduroy looks really beautiful and continues to look really beautiful throughout this collection. Next we've got a crew neck sweater. So this one is a little bit more boring. It is kind of something you could expect from a collaboration like this, just the Dickies logo above the Supreme logo, but I do think this looks pretty clean still. I think the white one is my favorite one here. But yeah, although people probably hate these because they're lazy, I still think they actually look pretty good, which I get in a toss-up between stuff that looks lazy and is just simple, because really it just depends on the execution for me. But like I said, I think that one was pretty solid, so I'm not mad at it. Then we've got these thermals that are just kind of all over print Dickies, and then on the left chest it does say Supreme. So these are alright. I'm a big fan of thermals, but I feel like the all over print one is a little weird here, and I'm not like a diehard Dickies fan, so this is not for me. But if you need just like a warm shirt to wear underneath stuff, this is going to come in clutch. Then we've got some corduroy pants. I think these are pretty sick. The brown ones are super cool. I really like the white ones too, but all the colorways are pretty solid, and the cords do seem to be pretty thin, and these do have double knees on them. And then we've got some branding on the back. We've got the Dickies logo on the back right pocket, and then the Supreme logo a little bit further down the leg on another pocket. So I don't always like stuff with double knees, but I do really like the look of these. Then we've got some corduroy overalls. This really has that Dickies look to it, that real workers look. These are actually really similar to the corduroy pants. They don't have double knees though. The Supreme branding is in the same spot, but the Dickies is in the like heart, or in the middle of the overall little panel there on the chest. But I don't know, I'm not a big overall guy, so I'm gonna be passing on these for sure. But if you're someone who likes to work hard and be stylish, maybe this is for you. Then we've got corduroy trucker hats. These are super cool. Not something you ever really see is the corduroy mixed with like a mesh trucker hat. I think this is really sick, and I really like all the colorways on this. And it does have some Supreme branding on the mesh, like above where the back of the hat snaps. And then we have some beanies. Classic. It does look like it says Dickies on one side and then has Supreme on the other. So pretty clean, pretty solid. I know those are gonna be warm. Dickies stuff is solid for what it is. I think it gets a lot of hate just because it's cheaper. It's definitely like workwear, and people have kind of made that like their whole thing. They're like, oh, I only wear workwear. But I do think workwear has a place in fashion. It always has, and I think it always will. So I think this collaboration was a good ode to that, and I do really like most of the pieces. I think it's funny that I disagree with most people. I thought most people were going to like these pieces because I think they do look really clean. But at the end of the day, my opinion is usually a little bit different from the majority of the Supreme crowd, so I guess it makes sense. But let me know what you guys think about it down below. I do think these are pretty solid. I don't think I'm gonna grab anything, but if I were to get anything, it would be one of these workers jackets, probably in this blue or this brown, just because the corduroy with those colors is just amazing. But anyways, if you guys have made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. If you could hit that like and subscribe, it would help me out a lot, and I will be driving more videos like this in the future. So stay tuned for those, and thank you again. We will see you next time. Have a good one.